Royalty has always carried an association with luxury, refinement, and privilege. Palaces, ceremonial splendor, priceless jewels, and guarded privacy are expected. But even within the rarefied circle of global monarchies, there exists a hierarchy. And at the very top of that hierarchy sits a family whose wealth, reach, and lifestyle redefine what luxury actually means. The ruling family of Qatar, the Althani dynasty, does not simply enjoy luxury, they operate entirely within it. Mega yachts the size of cruise ships, private islands designed for absolute seclusion, priceless art collections that rival national museums, ownership stakes in elite football clubs, luxury fashion houses, five-star hotels, and sovereign investment vehicles that quietly influence the global economy. This is not inherited extravagance alone. This is power refined into permanence. A dynasty forged before oil and perfected after it. The Althani family has ruled Qatar since the mid-19th century, long before oil transformed the region. Their early power came from strategic leadership, tribal alliances, and diplomacy. But the true acceleration of their wealth began in the 20th century with the discovery of oil, and later, some of the world's largest natural gas reserves. Unlike many resource-rich nations that squandered early fortunes, Qatar, under Althani leadership, built institutions designed for longevity. Energy revenues were reinvested, not merely consumed. Infrastructure, global finance, education, diplomacy, and cultural capital became pillars of national strategy. At the center of modern Qatar stands Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, who assumed power in 2013. While his personal net worth is estimated around $2 billion, that figure is almost symbolic. The collective wealth of the Althani family is estimated at approximately $335 billion, placing them among the wealthiest ruling families in human history. This wealth is not static. It is actively deployed, protected, and expanded. Palaces that operate like kingdoms. Within Qatar, Althani residences are less homes and more sovereign compounds. Among the most iconic is Al Wajba Palace, a sprawling estate defined by monumental courtyards, manicured gardens, and architecture that blends Islamic heritage with modern opulence. Inside are gold-accented interiors, crystal chandeliers, imported marble, private cinemas, and secure helipads. The palace functions not only as a residence, but as a venue for state affairs, diplomacy, and royal ceremonies. Another extraordinary property is Al Shakab, established by Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. More than a palace, Al Shakab is one of the world's most prestigious Arabian horse breeding and training facilities. Built to preserve pure Arabian bloodlines, it includes luxury stables, climate-controlled training arenas, veterinary hospitals, and elite staff quarters. The horses themselves are worth millions, and their care rivals that of heads of state. Here, even animals live in royalty. A global real estate empire. The Althani family's concept of home is global. In London, they own Dudley House, a Grade II listed mansion in Mayfair acquired for an estimated $105 million. Dating back to the early 19th century, the residence has been meticulously restored with gilded ceilings, antique furnishings, priceless artwork, ballrooms, wine cellars, and a private cinema. The mansion made international headlines after Elizabeth II reportedly remarked that it made Buckingham Palace feel restrained, an astonishing comment from a queen known for understated grandeur. In Paris, the family owns Hôtel Lambert, a 17th-century masterpiece on the Ile Saint-Louis overlooking the Seine. Purchased for nearly $90 million, the mansion features grand salons, a private chapel, and historic gardens. Its restoration preserved centuries of French aristocratic heritage while quietly integrating modern luxury. Across the Atlantic, the Althani family owns prime Manhattan real estate, including multi-million-dollar properties reportedly used for staff and operational needs, highlighting how luxury scales when wealth becomes institutional. Private islands and absolute seclusion. For the Althani family, privacy itself is a luxury asset. Off the coast of Doha lies Al Safa Island, a private retreat defined by white sand beaches, turquoise waters, and lush greenery. The island features multiple ultra-luxury villas, each equipped with private pools, beachfront access, and individual helipads. The main residence offers panoramic views of the Arabian Gulf, with interiors designed to rival the world's most exclusive resorts. Access is tightly controlled. Security is discreet, but omnipresent. This is not leisure. It is sovereignty over space. A car collection beyond imagination. The Althani family's automotive collection is widely regarded as one of the greatest on Earth. Their fleet includes multiple Bugatti Veyrons, including the Grand Sport Vitesse capable of exceeding 400 kilometers per hour. They own not one but two Lamborghini Venenos, despite only a handful being produced globally, each valued at over $4 million. The collection continues with Ferrari LaFerraris, including the ultra-rare Aperta variants, McLaren P1 GTRS, Aston Martin 177s, Porsche 918 Spyders, Koenigsegg Agera RS models, Rolls-Royce Phantoms, Bentley Mulsannes, Mercedes-Maybach S600S, Lexus LFA Nürburgring editions, and Maserati MC12S. These vehicles are not merely status symbols, they are curated artifacts of engineering excellence, each selected for rarity, performance, and historical significance. Art, jewelry, and cultural supremacy. The Althani family's art collection is legendary, so extensive that it rivals national museums. Among the most famous acquisitions is Paul Cézanne's The Card Players, purchased for an estimated $250 million, making it one of the most expensive paintings ever sold. The family also owns the Shahnameh of Shah Tahmasp, a 16th-century Persian manuscript regarded as one of the greatest works of Islamic art ever created. Their jewelry collection is equally breathtaking. The Pink Star Diamond, a flawless 59-carat gemstone purchased for $71 million, ranks among the most expensive diamonds ever auctioned. The Qatar Pearl, one of the largest natural pearls in existence, symbolizes the nation's maritime heritage and is frequently displayed at international exhibitions. In 2017, global headlines erupted when a Hollywood-style heist targeted the family's traveling jewelry exhibition in Venice, stealing priceless Mughal-era pieces. Even surrounded by elite security, their treasures proved irresistible. NCE. Sports as power projection. Luxury and influence converge most visibly through sports. Through Qatar Sports Investments, the Althani family acquired Paris Saint-Germain, transforming PSG into a global football powerhouse. Record-breaking signings such as Neymar Jr. and Kylian Mbappé reshaped the sport's financial landscape and elevated Qatar's global visibility. Beyond football, the family's influence spans MotoGP, tennis, horse racing, endurance motorsports, and elite equestrian competitions. Their crowning achievement came with the successful hosting of the 2022 FIFA World Cup, an event that placed Qatar permanently on the world stage. The decision to ban alcohol inside stadiums sparked controversy, but also underscored a core Althani principle: global engagement without cultural surrender. Fashion, hospitality, and global taste-making. The Althani family does not merely consume luxury, they own it. Through sovereign and private investment arms, they acquired the Italian fashion house Valentino, took significant stakes in LVMH, Tiffany & Company, Balmain, and iconic retailers like Harrods. These acquisitions weren't financial opportunism, they were strategic cultural positioning. In hospitality, their portfolio includes some of Europe's most prestigious hotels: the Four Seasons Florence, Hotel Gallia in Milan, historic properties in Rome and Venice, and luxury resorts across Sardinia. Each property blends local heritage with Qatari capital, creating spaces where tradition and modern opulence coexist. A dynasty designed for permanence? What ultimately sets the Althani family apart is not excess, but structure. Their wealth is diversified, institutionalized, and future-oriented. Through sovereign funds, global diplomacy, cultural patronage, and strategic investment, they have built not just riches, but resilience. Education, healthcare, infrastructure, and cultural preservation are woven into their legacy, ensuring influence that extends far beyond material wealth. This is royalty that understands the modern world and has mastered it. Among monarchs, the Althani family does not merely compete, they reign.